As I get your attention, welcome to DiploNews. I'm Inspect and I'll be your host today. We have a few headlines today, namely the war powers resolution passed in the Senate and 2 more drone incursions into NATO airspace related to the Ukraine war. However, these drone incursions were Ukrainian instead of Russian. So if you want to hear about that, stick around for that. I also have chapters in the video, so if you're here for a single topic, find that topic in chapters and go there. However, we're starting off with the war powers resolution. It's a law that passed during the Vietnam War to restrict the President of the United States' ability to wage war. However, the reason why it made headlines now is because it has to be passed through Congress to actually have an effect on a war. In this case, the Iran war. Passed by 50 to 43 in favor of ending hostilities with Iran, as seen on screen now. This was much to the dismay of President Donald J. Trump, as he's the one who started this mess, and now it's on to the House of Representatives to do the same or shoot the bill down. I've actually covered the war powers resolution in regards to the Iran war before. However, last time it failed to pass 52 against and 47 for the bill. So why am I covering it this week? Well, again, it actually passed this time, which is surprising considering that both chambers of Congress are currently led by the Republican Party, who generally supports the war in Iran. Due to this, by all measures, you should expect that the Republicans should continuously shoot down the war powers resolution. So what happened? Why did a few Republicans defect? Well, it's probably due to the continuous pressure the Democrats have been placing on the Republicans, especially in the Senate, resulting in some Republican lawmakers cracking under the pressure. However, even if the war powers resolution were to pass both chambers of Congress, President Trump would probably veto it because, again, he started the war and he's been the leading figure regarding the war. However, Democrats say the move is more symbolic than anything, as the political party wants to show to its voters that Democratic lawmakers are trying to do everything in their power to fight against the war, which comes at an important time because the 2026 midterm elections are coming up soon. Which will probably kickstart Domain News, domestic news section, as DiploNews is the international news on this channel, like how the Iran war kickstarted DiploNews. If you made it this far, you probably like what I'm doing. Due to that, you should like, comment, subscribe, and join the Discord. I also open up the Throne. The Throne is a gifting website where you buy me gifts, like hand tracking, or you can throw money at me and or buy me gifts, which are other options I have on my wishlisted things. In Ukraine, they could find why he came here, but drone breached Estonian airspace on Tuesday. They were being shot down by a Romanian F-16 fighter jet. Drone was found to be a Ukrainian drone, after thrown off course by Russian electronic defenses into the Baltics. In response, Ukraine has profusely apologized because the drone was meant to target Russian military assets. I have deemed this to be very likely using ICD-203, a directive given by the United States intelligence community. In Lithuania, another probably Ukrainian drone was thrown off course again on Wednesday, forcing the Lithuanian capital, Vilnius, to seek cover and for the airspace around the city to be shut down. Due to this, Ukraine has accused Russia of purposefully redirecting Ukrainian drones towards Lithuania, Estonia, and Latvia, also known as the Baltics. Concerning Russia's history with NATO airspace incidents, I have deemed this to be likely. And back to Iran, a peace deal has been under negotiation to potentially end the war. This triggered a tense phone call between Israel's Prime Minister and the United States President, since Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu wants this war to continue. Last but not least, Brent crude, the thing used to track oil prices, has been declining slightly, probably due to the peace talks. That's it for headlines. And if you made it this far, you probably like and spread series. So if you want to support me, you should like, comment, subscribe, and join the Discord. And check out my Throne, which will be in the description and in my bio. And leave a comment saying the B emoji.